Three superstars stepped into the ring against Roman Reigns at his most dominant, and each paid a painful price. Kevin Owens, Edge, and Jey Uso endured absolute wars. Number 1. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. When Kevin Owens crossed paths with Roman Reigns in 2020 and 2021, he wasn't just facing a champion, he was stepping into the storm of the Tribal Chief's reign of terror. Roman had aligned himself with Paul Heyman and fully embraced his dominant persona, transforming into an unstoppable force. Kevin Owens, known for his toughness and refusal to quit, became one of the bravest challengers to stand in Roman's way. Their rivalry intensified over the Universal Championship, with Owens constantly pushing Roman beyond his limits. From the very first confrontation, it was clear that this would not be a technical showcase, it would be a fight. Owens never backed down, even when the odds were stacked against him. Roman, however, was operating at another level. He was ruthless, calculated, and willing to do anything to keep his title. At TLC 2020, their tables, ladders, and chairs match was nothing short of brutal. Roman repeatedly punished Owens with vicious strikes, slamming him through tables and driving him into unforgiving steel structures. The physical damage mounted quickly. Owens absorbed chair shots, kendo stick strikes, and crushing blows that would have sidelined most competitors. Yet he kept getting up, showing the resilience that defines his career. The Royal Rumble 2021 only escalated the violence. In their last man-standing match, Roman targeted Owens' body with merciless precision. Steel steps, announce tables, and ringside barricades became weapons in Roman's arsenal. At one point, Owens was handcuffed to a lighting structure, leaving him helpless as Roman continued the assault. Though controversy surrounded the finish, the punishment Kevin endured was undeniable. Reports later suggested that Owens suffered multiple injuries throughout these encounters, including broken bones. The physical toll was severe. Roman's dominance was not just about winning matches, it was about dismantling opponents physically and mentally. Kevin Owens left those battles battered, bruised, and changed. Despite the damage, Owens earned immense respect from fans. He proved that even in defeat, he could stand toe-to-toe with one of WWE's most dominant champions. Roman may have walked away with the gold, but Kevin Owens walked away having shown the heart of a warrior. Those matches remain a testament to both men's toughness, but especially to Owens' ability to endure unimaginable punishment. Number 2. Edge versus Roman Reigns. When Edge returned from retirement after years away due to a career-threatening neck injury, the wrestling world celebrated. His comeback was miraculous, winning the Royal Rumble and earning a Universal Championship opportunity at WrestleMania 37 felt like destiny. But standing across the ring from Roman Reigns meant stepping into danger once again. Roman had solidified himself as the Tribal Chief, ruling SmackDown with dominance and intimidation. The WrestleMania 37 main event featured Roman Reigns defending his title against Edge and Daniel Bryan in a triple-threat match. The stakes were enormous. For Edge, it was about reclaiming glory. For Roman, it was about maintaining control. The match was chaotic and hard-hitting. Edge delivered spears and vintage offense, proving he still belonged at the top level. However, Roman responded with crushing power moves and relentless aggression. Steel chairs became a focal point in the closing moments. Roman delivered a brutal chair shot that echoed through the stadium, striking with devastating force. Given Edge's history of neck injuries, every impact carried extra weight. Fans held their breath whenever Roman targeted that vulnerable area. The intensity of the chair shots and physical exchanges pushed Edge's body to its limits. While he fought valiantly, the punishment was severe. Roman ultimately stacked both Edge and Bryan on top of each other to secure the victory in one of the most iconic images of his reign. Edge's quest for redemption ended in heartbreak and pain. The brutality of that encounter served as a reminder that Roman Reigns, during his peak dominance, was willing to do whatever it took to remain champion. Edge's courage in stepping back into the spotlight despite past injuries made the match even more emotional. Though he did not win, he proved that his fighting spirit remained intact. Still, the physical consequences of battling Roman were undeniable, especially for someone with Edge's medical history. Number 3. Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns. The rivalry between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in 2020 was deeply personal. This was not just about championships, it was about family, loyalty, and power within the Anhui dynasty. When Jey Uso earned a Universal Championship opportunity, few expected the emotional rollercoaster that followed. At Clash of Champions 2020, Jey stepped into the ring against his cousin Roman. The match began competitively, with Jey showing fire and determination. But as the bout continued, Roman shifted gears. He stopped treating Jey like an opponent and began treating him like an example. Roman unleashed a relentless assault, repeatedly slamming Jey to the mat and delivering crushing strikes. The pain on Jey's face was visible. Roman taunted him, demanding acknowledgement as tribal chief. The brutality escalated to the point where family members had to intervene. Their Hell in a Cell, I Quit match intensified the drama. Inside the unforgiving steel structure, Roman's aggression reached another level. He battered Jey with a strap, slammed him into the cage, and targeted him mercilessly. Jey endured incredible punishment, refusing to quit despite clear physical suffering. The emotional climax came when Roman attacked Jey Uso to force Jey's surrender. The physical pain was evident, but the psychological toll was just as heavy. Jey looked broken, not just physically, but emotionally. Roman's dominance reshaped the family dynamic and cemented his reign as tribal chief. Though Jey later aligned with Roman, those matches left a lasting impact. They showed Roman's ruthless side and Jey's incredible toughness. The physical punishment Jey endured made it clear that facing Roman at that time meant risking everything.